Hi friends, my name is Winston and I am going to talk to you today about tell me about yourselves. This is one of the most often asked interview questions. So today I am going to help you frame responses for this question. This is primarily focused for freshers, but even if you're experienced, you can still use this template. Firstly, a brief overview about myself. As I mentioned, my name is Winston. I am a trainer and content developer. I have nearly 12 years of experience in top corporate companies, 8 years of which I have worked in Australia. I also have experience in management, seminars, and training. I am a master in human resource management. Now, moving on to the subject. Before we start this video, I recommend that you pause this video now and get yourself a paper, a pen or pencil. And also, during this video, I want you to pause this video wherever you require to write down the points and then continue playing it. By doing this, you can get the best out of this video. Also, before we start this video, I have created a template which you can use while watching this video. The link to this template is posted in the description below. So if you can copy the information on this template and paste it on a Word document, you can then get the best out of this video. You can fill up this template while watching the video. Okay, are we ready to start talking about ourselves? The very first point that we're going to talk about is name. You begin with telling the interviewer your name. Secondary, we talk about the place. You say, I am from, and give the name of the city. Now, if you lived in a different city to the one that you were born in, then you can say, I am from city A, but I am living in city B. Now, one might be a small town and another might be a big city. In that case, what do you say? You can say, though I am a small town guy or girl, I am city bred. Now, you can also link this to your job by saying that I understand living in a small town as well as a city. Hence, I can communicate easily with people from all backgrounds. The next point you want to talk about is qualification. In my case, I can say I have completed my master's in human resource management and my bachelor's in mathematics. Now you can notice that my bachelor's and master's degree are different fields. Now I can use this opportunity to link them to my skills and to the job that I am trying to apply. How so? For example, I can say I have completed my bachelor's degree in maths and master's in MBA. Now, this helps me to manage both the analytical side as well as the human aspect of the role. Thus, you have clarified the different fields that were included in your education. Now, moving on to project experience. I am sure as a fresher, most of us have some sort of project experience in university. Let us talk about the projects. If you have any work experience, please mention it. Regarding the project, what do we say? Firstly, mention the goal of the project. Where was it done? Hopefully you have the name of the industry and the company name as well. Now, you want to be very clear. When speaking about the projects, talk about the outcome or the result of the project. Also, specify your individual contribution towards the overall project goal. Now, strengths and weaknesses. You might be careful by talking about your weaknesses, and you can always use the line, my greatest strength is also my greatest weakness. How so? I'll give you one example. If my strength is analytical thinking, then I can say, While my greatest strength is excellent analytical thinking, I sometimes can be too focused on the analytics and overcome or overlook the human element. Similarly, if my strength is flexibility and adaptability to changing environments, then my weakness can be too flexible that sometimes I can lose track of the original goals. Similarly, I have ability to learn programs and processes, and this has no weaknesses. Now, I have given you a whole list of strengths and weaknesses on the blog website. So please ensure that you tick against the one that applies to you and then find a scenario where you can go on and give an example of how you have shown your strength or how your weaknesses were seen, but also how you overcome it. Next point we can speak about is role model. We need to think of who the role model is and why they are a good role model. A good place to start is to think about people who have the qualities that you admire the most. It also can be qualities that your employer or your future employer would admire the most. For example, resilience, determination, integrity, intelligence, humor, kindness, selflessness. You can also add exceptional achievement, strength, or amazing work ethic. Now you have two choices. You can either choose a public figure or a personal acquaintance, someone who is a family member, a friend, or even closer, a parent. Now explain why you look up to them and how they have influenced you. It can be directly or indirectly. If you wish to speak about public figures, please research them. Give an overview of their achievements and then speak about the specific quality that you admire most. If possible, you can also explain how you would bring or show that quality if provided a job opportunity with this company. The next point is family. Don't have to give too much information about your family because we don't know if the interviewer is going to be interested or not. For example, you can say, we are a family of 5 where I am the eldest of 2 siblings. You can speak about your parents' employment status as well as your siblings' education status or employment status. You don't also short and sweet description is sufficient in this case. If the employer has additional questions, they will ask, and then you can accordingly answer them. The next point to speak is short-term goals. What are the goals that you like to achieve in the next 2 months, 6 months, a year, and at the most 2 years? So you can always try to link them up to your work. You can say starting a job, experiencing a different environment, settling in, and then you can move on to long-term goals where you can speak about leading, managing a team, and so on. You can also say you, your long-term goal is also to convert your weakness into a strength. Because you already have spoken about your weaknesses, you can use any one of them and speak about how you like to make it your strength. Another thing that you can show you're interested in changing is the saying which says change is the only thing constant. You can speak about your interest in continuously learning and updating your skills as part of the role. Next point we can speak about are your hobbies. Please don't fall into the trap of saying watching TV, sleeping. Talk about exciting activities, photography, trekking, even cooking. Sometimes you can even speak about long drives and long rides. Let's not stick to partying and boozing or fighting with friends and siblings as of now. In the conclusion, ensure you thank the interviewer for giving you an opportunity to express yourself. Also, you can speak about the company's motto and tell them confidently how you enjoy working at a company which has such a wonderful motto. And also explain how you would always meet your expectations with regards to the company's motto. Remember to smile. Also, We would recommend our 2-week interview training course if you're based in Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. Not only will we help you to frame in personalized individual responses, but we'll also help train answer those questions. In addition, there are other courses that we are offering, which are spoken English, soft skills, customized corporate training programs. With interview skills, we have a lot more to offer. We have pre-interview, during interview, and post-interview skills. Pre-interview skills are writing an effective resume, making your voice heard in group discussion, jam sessions, making it relevant and interesting, how to dress for your interview, communication skills development, mock interviews and feedback sessions. During the interview, we train you on your body language, on frequently asked questions and effective answers such as the one you have just seen about tell me about yourself, negotiation process, and setup for post-interview closure. Post-interview training involves thank you note, follow process, and self-analysis. I am not the only trainer here. We also have Mrs. Baby Yesudas, and this institute is her dream child. She has above 35 years of experience in teaching English and conducting seminars, summer classes for kids, as well as in volunteer work. I, as mentioned earlier, am your trainer and content developer. So Pioneer's Choice is the institute that we are based in. It is in Green Gardens, Marripalem, Visakhapatnam. We teach spoken English, soft skills, interview skills, and we have corporate programs. We welcome you to come and join us if you're interested. We even provide training at your university if you're based in and around Visakhapatnam. Thank you, friends. All the best with your interview.